Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is one of the releases of this week. This is Martian Manhunter #1, brand new maxi series from DC Comics from Steve Orlando. Writer Riley Rossmo is the art, Ivan Plascencia is the color, and Deron Bennett is the letterer. If you have not read my written review, there is a review on Wednesday. We're going to do a nice video one. Some of you just don't like reading. This is a really good comic. So it is John Johns, the Martian Manhunter, kind of reworking his life in the past and the present. It presents him as a corrupt cop on Mars, and he's a cop on Earth trying to make up for his sins from what we can tell. It is a hell of a take and has him thrown into a murder case. Yeah, and the murder case, I think, has him reflecting on his life back on Mars. Clearly something major happened there. I'm assuming it's the same stuff that we've kind of generally seen in other comics. What I really like is that the team has a vision and a clear vision for the character. And this is really the first time I've ever liked the character. This is him as a cop, which we've seen here and there of that sort of take. But this idea of him being a corrupt cop on Mars and he's trying to make things up for it on Earth is, I think, new, and it seems like a much more interesting take than we've seen in the past as far as the character. I mean, this is really a character who feels guilty and is acting guilty or has some guilt over things he's done in the past, things that he's witnessed. So he's obviously grieving for his family and people back on Mars. He is kind of dealing with everything on Earth and trying to go forward with his flight or his life. This is a really interesting, great take. It's got a little mix of like Law and Order, procedural type stuff to it, and not so much with the superhero so far. But also a lot to do with his time on Mars. We see a lot of it on Mars. His family, him working. It's interesting. This is a character I've never really enjoyed. I enjoyed this first issue. I mean, this is, I think, going to be the maxi series of this year going into next year. Just kind of like Mr. Miracle was last year going into this year. I think DC has another amazing hit on their hand that I'm expecting that this team to rock it out for I think it's 12 issues. The art is top-notch. Riley Rossmo, if you've never seen his art before, really distinctive. The colors from Ivan Plascencia, emphasize that there's a really interesting color palette. Actually, we'll start off with that. Like, that's how the comic starts as far as a look. Like, that's a hell of a cover, or first page, I mean, and taking you into it. And then, of course, we go into the murder scene that they wind up investigating. It's gruesome. It's bloody. It's definitely adult. I love Rossmo's art. Like, if you've never seen it before, it is distinctive. It is unique. It is fantastic. It's some of my favorite art that's out there. Really unique, cool style. Together, like, this entire team is knocking out of the park. This is, I think, one of the best debuts, easily of the week, maybe of the year. Just absolutely fantastic. Highly recommend it. I can't wait to see where this goes. Go get it. It's in comic shops now. Go support your comic shop. This is where you should buy it. They are the backbone of the industry. If you don't know if you have a shop near you, don't know where a shop near you is, we've got a link beneath this video. You can put in your zip code. It'll tell you if a shop's near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some affiliate links. They are affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage of that. By doing that, you help support our site. I want to thank DC for hooking us up. Speaking of support, and we'd like to be transparent as to what we get for free. So you can decide how full of it I am. And thank you for watching, as always. Now, if you're into DC Comics in general, you can check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.